Well, hello there, folks. This is your friendly villager and compost gardening CEO, back with another compost gardening video. Intro. When I was a schoolboy coming home from school, I thought I saw bull raining around the hills and mountains. Steady hoop, steady hollowing around the merry street. With a ring ting tang and a ting 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 and a through the way, a bow wow wow and a moo 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 and a heap of people that I do know. And through the way we'd run, play ball, and through the way we'd run. When I was a schoolboy coming home from school, I thought I saw bull raining around the hills and mountains. Steady hoop, steady hollowing around the merry streets. With a ring ting ting and a ting 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 and a through the way, a bow wow wow and a moo 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 and a heap of people that I do know. And through the way we'd run, play ball, and through the way we'd run. Hello there, folks. How y'all doing today? This is your friendly villager and compost gardening CEO, back with another composting gardening video. How about that today? Well, I have a plan to go back and plant some potatoes today. You see them? I have some potatoes that my wife gave me, and so I guess I'll go and put them in the ground. Let's see, get some of my cotton seed meal and get the water here, some water so I can plant these potatoes, and then water them and put cotton seed meal around them. For you subscribers that's been here, you can see that the blueberries are changing. They are coming in, and my grandson is watching them. He and his grandmother was out here earlier this morning doing some gardening, got some flower working. I work with food because I like to eat. She takes care of the beautification. And I take care of the eating celebration, I guess. But anyway, I'm gonna stick these potatoes in this composting mound back here. That I have back here. Oh, I had got some news this morning that I believe for all of you who's been here before, Mr. Turtle T. I believe Mr. Turtle T came over here this morning. My wife, she didn't like this too much. He came over here and ate the strawberries, I believe. 'Cause I think I saw it yesterday. I saw him yesterday. There was some strawberries out here. But today, they're gone. And then they didn't get to, my wife or my grandson didn't get to eat them. But anyway, they are gone to the store. She had heard about that if you put plastic forks and different things like that around plants, that it'll deter animals from messing with them. But anyway, I hope that's a successful endeavor. Because she and my grandson, she's had my grandson looking forward to having some strawberries. And now they're gone. They were there getting ripe and everything. I believe we need to plant some more strawberry plants so that we'll have more of a variety, a larger variety to to choose from, and maybe we'll come out in time to catch Mr. Turtle T and his fiancée, wife, or whatever it is, his mate. That a lot of you, some of you may have seen them taking care of business in my compost garden with the leaves and everything. In the leaves, they had made them a nest over there. They made them a nest over there, and they was nesting out. And that's when I found out that Mr. Turtle T is a mister. He's a mister. Anyway, I'm gonna put these potatoes in the ground in this composting pile. This is a cantaloupe plant that's doing very well, coming out of this composting mound. And I don't know exactly what kind of plant this is. It just started growing, and I guess we'll see what manifests on it, what comes out on it, whether it grows something that it bloom and grow. If anybody know what kind of plant this is, put it in the comments and let me know what kind of plant it is. It's getting bigger, for sure. But anyway, let me make arrangements to get these potatoes in the ground. In this composting mound. If I can open it up with one hand. I still, for you subscribers who's been here, I still have to get me a camera stand so that I can use both hands when I'm planting. And when I'm doing things out here, trying to be able to get some content for y'all to see what I'm doing out here in my garden. Let's see. I see some ants on this side of the mound. I don't know, they may end up eating my potatoes as soon as I put them in the ground. Anyway, I'll go away from that spot a little bit. Anyway, I dig down and see what's in this ground. See if it's good enough to stick a few potatoes down in here. Hopefully they grow and manifest some more potatoes. A nice harvest of potatoes. Let's see. Anyway, let me put a little cottonseed meal in there. That's the way my wife told me to say it, cotton meal seed. Not cottonseed meal. Well, yeah, cottonseed meal, not cotton meal seed. Anyway, I get it right before I get the back of my hand popped. She's an educator and have been for 34 years. I'm going to put this in here and cover it up. That'll be one that I have done. But let me see, I put a little water in there. Put a little water in there. I'm not a professional farmer or gardener. Y'all can tell that right off the bat, I'm sure. But hey, I'm retired now and I'm doing some things to stay busy. We went to the gym this morning, early, around 7 o'clock, I guess. My wife has started going with me, I've been going, and now she started to go. And you know, we trying to stay in shape. She's semi-retired. I'm retired, and she's semi-retired. And anyway, put that in the ground and see what happened. Anyway, I just wanted to do a little planting to show y'all all of my subscribers, which at this time is about 4. But anyway, I just wanted to show, give a little example, so that whenever these come up, these potatoes come up, hopefully, I have something to show y'all as they come up and grow and get bigger and bigger, so we can eat. I like to eat. Let me walk over here and see how my experimental compost garden, other experimental compost garden is doing. I see some weeds, which they are easy to pull out, as you can see. My garden hadn't been getting a lot of sun, hadn't been getting much sun at all. And so I thought I better do something about that. You can see how easy these weeds come up. And but anyway, these are some bush beans over here. But I had a lot of shade blocking my garden from the sun. And like you probably could see those 2 limbs up there. I got climbed up there on my ladder and took my time and cut them down up there on this side, and then over here on this side over here, I cut a bunch of them down. So now at least the garden is starting to get sunlight. So hopefully, you can see those limbs I cut down over there. I don't know how to work the Zoom yet. I'm a brand new YouTuber. At 67 years old, that's my age. At 67 years old, I'm a brand new content creator with the channel I have now. But anyway, these are some bush beans over here. And these 2 rows here are bush beans. And this row over here is okra. At least it's starting to get some full sunlight now. So hopefully they'll start coming up. And this is a cotton sweet corn row over here. But anyway, I see a few more weeds that's popped up. This is one thing I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to learn how to do compost gardening, as I call it. I call it compost gardening. And you can see a weed here. See how easy that comes up out of there? I'm learning how, I'm striving to learn how to garden without a whole bunch of weeds. Because as I mentioned, I'm 67, and I'm working on getting rid of tilling. Tilling and a lot of weeds. And I believe that now that this garden is starting to receive more sunlight, as you can see, it was oh man, it was looking like this over here before. A lot of shade, which I love the shade when it's time to sit under the shade tree, but when it's time for growing, hey, the shade's got to go. The shade doesn't help. And so anyway, here's another plant here, another weed here coming up, trying to come up. But you see them, as you can see, The weeds are few and far between. I like to say they're few and far between whenever you see any weeds. And I just pull them up like that. Look at how all that root came out of there. So I ain't got to worry about that one no more. It's becoming compost itself. I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's becoming compost now. Help me out, weed. Help me out now. Yeah. Anyway, here's another one here. But they come up real easy. You see, I'm weeding and I'm doing some weeding as I'm talking to you guys. Yep, getting rid of the weeds. Like I say, this is one reason I'm practicing this compost gardening. I'm experimenting to learn how to make this work, so that I can do away with the weeds, as many of them as possible, and then just pull the ones up with ease. Not yet. Not yet. Anyway, oh yeah, I didn't do my intro. When I was, oh yes I did. I did my intro. Now I'm gonna do my outro. When I was a schoolboy coming home from school, thought it saw raining around the hills and mountains. Steady hoop, steady hollering around the merry street. With the ring ting ting and the ting 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 and through the way, bow wow wow and moo moo moo. Heap up people that I do know. And through the way we run, play ball, and through the way we run. All right. Thank you guys for watching.